A 2020 poll released this week showed former Vice President Joe Biden in a virtual three-way tie with Senators Bernie Sanders, I Vermont, and Elizabeth Warren, DMAS, but 6 polls released since then show Biden with a clear lead of as many as 18 percentage points. Since entering the race in April, Biden has consistently been at the top of polls, and the survey showing the tie appears to have been an anomaly. He has an average of 28.5% support, compared to 17.8% for Sanders and 16.1% for Warren, in the past 6 months, according to Real Clear Politics, which compiles polls and lists the averages. A Quinnipiac University poll released August 28 saw 32% of Democratic voters and independent voters who leaned Democratic opting for Biden, followed by Warren at 19%, and Sanders at 15%. Trailing them were Senator Kamala Harris, Democrat, California, at 7%, South Bend, Indiana, Mayor Pete Buttigieg at 5%, and entrepreneur Andrew Yang at 3%. None of the other candidates got over 1%, meaning the 10 candidates who qualified for the next debate appear to be locked in. Biden's support included 46% of Black respondents and 32% of both male and female respondents. Democratic presidential candidate and Senator Kamala Harris, Democrat, California, attends a health care roundtable at the Loft at the First United Methodist Church in Burlington, Iowa, August 12, 2019. Harris has routinely finished in 4th in polls after seeing a temporary spike in July. Eric Ayers/Reuters, Biden's support in Quinnipiac polls has remained steady since March except for a dip to 22% in early July. Harris hit high in polls, getting 20% to Biden's 22% in a poll released July 2, but she has since declined to 4th in most polls behind the top 3 and had only 7% support in the latest survey. The poll was conducted from August 21 through August 26. The Democratic portion included 648 voters with a margin of error of ±minus 4.6 percentage points. A poll released this week from Emerson showed Biden with 31% support compared to 24% for Sanders, 15% for Warren, and 10% for Harris. Emerson noted the age divide in the primary, with Sanders getting 36% support of those under the age of 50 compared to 11% support among those 50 and over. Biden, on the other hand, has the support of 21% of those under 50 and 44% of those 50 and over, while Warren saw a mix from both groups. Spencer Kimball, director of Emerson Polling, noted that Yang was 5th with 4%, above Buttigieg. Both have qualified for the September debate. Mayor Pete Buttigieg has seen his poll numbers drop all summer and is now at 3%, behind Andrew Yang who is at 4%. Mayor Pete has raised enough money to stay in the race for now but will need a strong debate performance to remain relevant, Kimball said in a statement. Democratic Party presidential hopeful Pete Buttigieg gestures as he speaks during a fundraising event in Hollywood, California on August 27, 2019. Buttigieg has struggled in polling despite strong fundraising numbers. Frederick J. Brown AFP/Getty Images, Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang speaks during a forum on gun safety at the Iowa Events Center in Des Moines, Iowa on August 10, 2019. Yang has seen a rise in some recent polls, coming in 4th place in one. Stephen Maturin/Getty Images, the poll included 627 Democratic primary voters and was conducted both online and on landline phones. The margin of error was 3.9 ±minus percentage points. Another of the polls released after the survey showing Biden, Warren, and Sanders essentially tied saw Biden at 30% compared to 17% for Sanders and 14% for Warren. No other candidate had more than 4% and 12% of respondents said they weren't sure who the Democratic Party's presidential candidate should be. The survey was conducted online from August 23 to August 24 by Harris. The poll included 465 Democratic and Democratic-leaning voters and had a margin of error of ±minus 3.1 percentage points. Follow Zachary on Twitter, @ZachTeber. Let's block ads. Why?